Oh well, it's the start of the 2022 Raw, and started it off last week. We went into an area over the back of home, up on the tops for a few days, and the first day was alright. We seen an 11 pointer, he had a few hinds up there with him, and then seen another group of hinds the next day. And then we went 3 days in a row checking heaps of awesome head basins and didn't see a single animal. So we decided to pull out there. We didn't hear any roaring either, and we sort of came into an area, it's sort of fringe Wap country, bit of Wap blood running around. We thought they might be roaring a bit better in here just with a wee bit of Wap influence. And yeah, we popped up on the first clearing, and I let out a big roar and instantly got a reply about 400 metres away. So I was like, oh yeah, we'll set up and get ready just in case he comes in, and we were waiting and nothing. And then old Jerry decides to stand on a wasp nest right in our stakeout. So it was abandoning that, and we started sort of walking away from that, trying to find another spot to set up, and I just looked up and I was like, shit, there's a big stag coming. And then we sort of sprinted forward to another wee log and got set up on that and let him walk right in. Good hit. Managed to tip him up, a nice 11 point stag. He looks to have a wee bit of Wap blood in him, maybe about 20%. He's got a big white rump and a sort of creamy-ish coat. We looked at the head and think he's started to go back. He's old as, you'll be able to tell with the footage of him coming in to be shot. He's got his head held low, and coronet's buried right in the scale, so he's just real old, and yeah. Tipped them up. Oh well, that's the end of day one. Good wee travel day, wasn't bad. We boosted it and got up all the way up in here, and managed to pick up that stag along the way, so that wasn't all bad. On evening tonight, a couple stags started roaring over there, but we've decided to leave them for morning because they're pushing down to the river flats, and trying to stalk them now would just be behind them the whole way down, so we'll just let them be, and if something comes in close tonight we'll have a go at it, but if not, just leave it. Oh well, that's the end of day two. I think it was actually a deerless day. Didn't see a thing. Heard quite a few roars though, so that bodes well. We didn't really go for a hunt. We sort of just set out glassing some open country, and nothing came out before dark. But after dark, when we came back to camp, we heard a few start opening up, and yeah, there's a few out there roaring now, so we might have a crack at them in the morning. Yeah. Boo. Right, It's morning of day 3 and we had a stag roaring about 150 metres from the tent all night. Got up right on dark this morning and wandered out, and there he was about 150 metres away. A nice wee 8-pointer, bit of potential. Just an average 10. Boo!
Is he a shooter?
Nah, it's an average 10.
They look quite big.
Yeah, I know, it's only a 10 though. Well, we just sat down for lunch and heard a roar up above me, so I gave a couple of replies, and Jerry was down looking for water for lunch. And as soon as Jerry got back, I was like, look, there's a stag, and it was a real nice 10-pointer, like huge potential, probably 5-year-old, probably low 30s each way, quite woody. So yeah, just let him walk, not after one like that. So yeah, after not seeing much sign for the Savo, we decided to push further up valley, and yeah, just still didn't see much. Then we got out to where there was a bit of sign, but we think deer are still a bit lazy with the heat. So we're calling it a trip because we're only about a K from the truck. So we thought there's no point camping here and glassing when we're this close to the truck, and we don't really think we're going to see much. So yeah, end of the trip. Not a bad trip. Jerry secured himself a beautiful 11-pointer, and now we're going to head home. But stay tuned because the next trip's going to be an absolute doozy.
Nah, he's going. Oh, he's a beautiful Royal 12 trophy.
Sounded like a hit. You dropped him?